Hello, it's Jehovah's Laws. The world's greatest commandment speaker. You think you can outspeak me? Then bring it to YouTube. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gate into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. It's a lie to say, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments. For instance, if God asked you, have you kept my commandments? And then he asks you, well then what are they? Because you said, yeah. What if you don't know them? Then you make a liar out of yourself. Because you just said, I know them. Did you keep them? Yes. What are they? If you're keeping them, you'll know them, right? If I gave you an assignment to keep forever, and I ask you what that assignment was and you don't know, then you're a liar about keeping that assignment. The commandments work like that. They were commands by God. Laws. Those are God's law. The Ten Commandments, which were originally called the 10 Words. The 10 Commandments are God's law, written on Mount Sinai 3,500 years ago by God himself. So, why are we not practicing what's important? God's law on earth that was made by God. It makes you wonder about society today. When you hear sirens going off in the distance, are you feeling love through them? How about when a police siren is behind you? Are you feeling loved? Do you think they're going to love thy neighbor as thyself when they stop you? Or are they going to cite you for something? Is that love? Is citing love? How about when they take out their clubs and beat the heck out of you? And then when they drag you into their courts and swear by that God that they're under, and have you swear by your God of heaven and earth, the sea and all that in them is, the God of the 10 Commandments. And Jesus commanded us to love thy neighbor as thyself. Are you feeling the love when the judge is done with you? I ask you. That's not love, is it? Paying your last farthing to get out of prison? The love was when Mary came running up to Jesus, begging for his mercy. And so he stood in front of her and defended her. He said, why are ye chasing this woman? What has she done? This woman was caught in the very act of adultery. By our law, it requires she be stoned to death. Now what do you say, Jesus? So Jesus stooped down started writing something, and he stood up, handed them some stones, and told them after they had received their stone, "You have judged her rightfully, she should be stoned to death. Let he among you who is without sin cast the first stone at her." And then he stooped down and continued writing their names in the sand. And when they noticed what he was writing, they dropped their stones and went away. When they had left, Jesus turned to Mary and said, "Where are your accusers now? Is there no one left to condemn thee? Then neither shall I condemn thee. Go and sin no more." That's what love is. Forgiveness is love. Compassion. Understanding each other. Working with each other, not against. This is not love. That's not love. No, 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 no. Shooting people is not loving them. Beating them with clubs is not loving. Using laws that didn't come from the lovely God are not loving. Men's laws did not come from God. But they swear by them in their courts. But they don't use them, do they? Swearing and not using are two different things. If you can swear by something and actually use it, then go ahead. But if you can't, where's the good in lying about it? That's why God made his commandments. He can trust the ones who keep his commandments. And if he asks you for them, you can recite them because you are keeping them. And they're in your hearts and minds forever. No other gods. No graven image. No take name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Honor thy father and thy mother. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not lie. Bearing false witness is lying. Thou shalt not covet anything that is thy neighbor's. That's an outline. Because we say in this world, we don't have time to learn them. I never took the time. Well, this man did take the time. That's why he shines so brightly. Because he's true to his cause of keeping them. Remember, if you have to break one of God's law to keep man's law, you become a liar before God. And you may have to give an account of why you lied before God and his holy council members, the 12 apostles, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. We're all one of those 12 tribes. And there's an asteroid speeding towards us, and it may destroy us. And so God's not going to pick up anyone that he can't trust and haven't kept his commandments. So keep his commandments before it's too late.